Hello again folks, and welcome to a brand spanking new Let's Play. This is Diablo. Now I know what you're thinking, well this doesn't look like the Diablo I know and love for the PC. That's because you're right. This is Diablo for the PlayStation 1. I'm going to be playing this one player, and keeping to what I usually play, I will be playing as the warrior. Because there ain't nothing better than a warrior. Now, to be full disclosure, I have never actually beaten Diablo 1 or 2, let alone for 3, and I'll explain why in just a hot second. Well, I'm going to be playing this on normal because I don't hate myself. So, I've never beaten Diablo, any of the Diablos, to be completely honest, and there's good reason for that. A whole lot of it is simply because my friends would start playing, would get like 2 chapters in. Oh, don't this look glorious? We would get 2 chapters in, and then they would stop having any interest in playing whatsoever, and then so would I, because I play with my friends. One moment. Hopefully that sounds better. In any case, so this is played with the, I am emulating this because finding a copy of Diablo for PlayStation is expensive, to say the least. So I am playing this on EPSXE and using a PS3 controller to control everything. Start pauses. Select brings up this menu, which allows you to check out your inventory, which is a little jank, but it's doable. There's an attack button.
I don't have a spell ready.
I don't have a spell ready. And for the most part, this works mostly like any other port of Diablo. Press R2 in order to select what skill you want to use. Wait, L2 to select a skill. L1 to use a potion from your little quick slot there. And then triangle to use skills, but don't need to. So first thing we're going to do is talk to E.L. Kane.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
You know, it still sounds pretty good.
While you are venturing deeper into the labyrinth, you may find tomes of great knowledge hidden there. Read them carefully, for they can tell you things that even I cannot.
Well, that's great to hear. Okay. So he just has the same things to say. He does the same things that he did in the PC port. He identifies items for 100 gold and say goodbye to them. Let's see. Then we got the healer over here, Pepin.
What ails you, my friend? I have made a very interesting discovery. Unlike us, the creatures in the labyrinth can heal themselves without the aid of potions or magic. If you hurt one of the monsters, make sure it is dead, or it very well may regenerate itself.
Helpful advice. And we can buy healing items from him. We only have 100 gold to start off with, so I'm not going to be able to buy anything. And let's see, over here we have yonder dude, Ogden.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith's shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
Cool. I got luck. Anything else? Okay, now. And I believe there's one other person up here. Yep. Gilligan the barmaid.
How may I? Pepin saved my grandmother's life, and I know that I can never repay him for that. His ability to heal any sickness is more powerful than the mightiest sword and more mysterious than any spell you can name. If you ever are in need of healing, Pepin can help you.
Yep, that's pretty much just saying, hey, if you're in town and need healing or need to buy potions, go to Pepin there. He's a good guy. My personal favorite, though, is Griswold.
Well, what can I do for you?
Because he is the blacksmith.
The innkeeper has little business and no real way of turning a profit. He manages to make ends meet by providing food and lodging for those who occasionally drift through the village. But they're as likely to sneak off into the night as they are to pay him. If it weren't for the stores of grains and dried meats he kept in his cellar, why, most of us would have starved during that first year when the entire countryside was overrun by demons.
Also, I might just like his accent. So yeah. We start off with absolutely, as far as I can recollect, no armor, except for a shield and a shitty little sword, as well as a club, but it really doesn't do as much damage. I accidentally had to use the potion, by the way, which kind of sucks. Oh man, just look at me somewhat jankily teleport around the place. Oh, but look at that. Freaking reflections, man. It's not that bad of a port, it honestly isn't. It's just a little slow and janky is all. So way the hell over here, we have Adria.
I sense a soul. The higher you place your faith in one man, the farther it has to fall. Farnham has lost his soul, but not to any demon. It was lost when he saw his fellow townspeople betrayed by the Archbishop Lazarus. He has knowledge to be gleaned, but you must separate fact from fantasy.
Ah. And she pretty much buys and sells anything that is magically related. So if we had any scrolls or wands or staves or whatever, we could either get them recharged or sold or bought by them here. I'm not interested in any of that shit. I'm a warrior though. I really only have interest in one spell, and I'm only really going to get it or use it if I end up finding it in the first place. Man, just look at this place. It honestly doesn't look that bad. I'm playing this at basic resolution because res times 2 on this emulator it brings up a lot of weird little glitches that are purely graphical, but man, sometimes I just can't stand when to look at that. Like if, you have a little floating pixel over someone or something. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to. Again, it's been a long time since I've actually picked this up and the actual desire to play it. But yeah, my friends and I used to play Diablo 1 and 2 all the damn time. But the thing is that we would play multiplayer, and anytime that one of us would suddenly, I don't feel like playing anymore, then they'll uninstall it from their hard drive and never pick it up again. And then, here I am stuck with a level 10, 15 plus character about ready to take on the next boss. And I'd really rather not play alone. It's not like a horror thing, it's just, nah. But maybe in this format, maybe when I'm Let's Playing this, I shall finally defeat Diablo on my own. It's kind of a scary task if you ask me.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Ah, boy. This'll be fun. So, just trying to remember setups and whatnot. Okay, circle quickly goes through your skills. Again, triangle is to use your skills, but I don't need to use them. What was it? Okay. It was R2 that brings up your mini-map. Well, it's not so much as it covers up your entire freaking screen. Alright, square to use stuff. Oh, hey. So one of the janks of this system is actually the combat. It's not that bad. It really isn't. Oh, Okay. So, these might take... Yep, there it is. The one spell I actually care about. This Book of Healing. So, I'm probably going to up my magic a little bit just for healing abilities. Well, if I was speedrunning, there we go. So yeah, in the PC edition of Diablo, one of my biggest gripes is that as something is moving away, it is much easier to, just completely miss all entirely. In this, though, there is not so much of that worry, which, I really don't mind because fallen ones are a pain in the ass to kill. Really all you gotta worry about is getting interrupted when it comes to being attacked still, and that's a legitimate thing to worry about in combat, I think. I take damage and I take, small stun or whatever. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Honestly, there are far jankier Diablo-esque games you could play besides this port. Hell, I played one of them, and I'm pretty sure it's actually still uploading to this point. But in any case, I don't know. What little I have played of this port of Diablo is still fun. Oh, good, a potion of healing. I need one of those. I forget how to use the scrolls from the hotbar. I don't think you do. I think it's literally just, oh hey, you have to, just deal with it. And it's still the same music, by the way, too. Like listening to the same ambient tones. It's a fine enough port, it's just that it's jank because the system that you play it on is not as powerful as a PC. But for what it is, it's pretty good. It's fine. Someone will have to tell me if there's actual glitches and whatnot, but, otherwise, I'm fine enough with this port as is. Ooh, mace. Alright, so we got a bunch of equipment. None of it automatically healed, which, whatever. New cap. Armor. And, ooh, this mace is actually far better than mine. Well, not far better. It does more damage. That's pretty much it. Okay, so what I will need is a magic is 17. So that's like 2 level ups. 2.5 level ups, really, in order to learn that shit. Oh, no, it's not. I was about to say, is that a door? No, it's not a door. Oh. And you can tell by that little flashing onk on the side of my screen there that I have leveled up. So let's go on to the character info sheet and pump him into magic for the now. Irresponsible? Probably. Not the best way to level a character, especially one that's a warrior? Definitely. But I like to think that I'm going to level up this guy more as a battle cleric kind of character. Mostly because I just like healing spells. That's about it. Man, it makes me really want to play a cleric in 5th edition. But I've already got a character lined up for a 5th edition game that I should be playing relatively soon. How many of these chests have given me literally nothing? Not even an enemy to swat at. I don't even know. Open up that. Got a bunch of these little chests all around the place. Come on. No. One of the things I do like too, one of the things that really have pissed me off about the PC edition is how the mouse targeting worked. There's a lot of games that had improved upon how it works, but you click a thing, you run over to it, you try to give it a single whack. And for every single time that you click, you give it a whack. Ooh, staff firebolt. I could sell that for a lot of money. In this, You still have to press X in order to whack stuff, but here it's less irritating because it auto-aims your character just the slightest of bits. Oh, sweet, a scroll of identity. And sadly, I played for roughly an hour before deciding, yeah, I could totally let's play this. And I hadn't found a single scroll of Town Portal. I don't know if that's just something from the game itself, or I'm just extremely unlucky. I'm hoping it's the latter. Because while this port is enjoyable, I don't know whether or not I could last just thinking about spending it, you know, running back and forth from the town back home and whatnot. Well, not back home. Back through this cursed place. Alright, let's take a look at my map. Oh, another skeleton. Sometimes I honestly prefer skeleton. Oh, too much baggage. I honestly prefer skeletons or monsters that were in chests over anything else, if that makes sense. I like the idea of getting more experience than gold sometimes, unless I really need it. In which case, you know, give me all the money. My buddy Link, who I have been Let's Playing with, so I had offered him the opportunity to Let's Play this with me. And he was like, no. I think he'd rather sooner gnaw off his leg than play Diablo for the PlayStation. Would have to see. Because this would have been... I can understand that. I can agree. This may have been a far, far jankier experience were he to be playing this with me. So I got a bunch of shit. I'm just gonna drop the bow. Really anything that isn't magic, I could just drop. Alright. So let's learn that healing. Armor 1. This cap's got an armor 3. Yeah, let's drop that as well. I don't need it. I say that now, but I already regret dropping it. Really? Nothing whatsoever? Not even a dude to smack with my mace? I don't think it... I didn't get a good look really quickly, but it does show you some of the calculations, but I don't think it shows you the exact calculations. Like, it still shows you I do 1 to 8 damage, with none of the bonuses from my strength. C'est la vie. Alright, so let's quickly... Oh, that's how you use the scrolls of healing. Cool, that works. I'll prep those for just-in-case situations, okay? No, not spell, scroll. I think that is all of level 1 discovered. Unless there was something I had missed back up here. Which I don't think I did. I think I got... Oh, wait, no, I did miss something. It had nothing in it. That was that room that full of skellies. If I'm not particularly, what's the word I'm looking for? Understandable? No. Literate, that's the word. If I'm not, if I don't seem particularly literate right now, it's because I've had an early morning of disappointment, followed closely by having to pound back a coffee and slowly taking in a energy drink in order to stay awake. Because I'm one of those people that hate just waking up and then going back to bed after a little while. So, why don't we take a little quick trick to Griswold's? Sell what the hell it is that we've got. I suppose one of the biggest gripes that a lot of people had with this game, compared to the PC version, anyways, was that the loading screens can get a little tedious. But it's just one of those things that I had to deal with in the PlayStation era. And this music is still true to what it is. It's like, still sounds so good. So I've had a little peek into there, and As far as I know, the level should remain the same. I remember going down like 5 levels and then running out of town portals and having to run my ass all the way back in order to sell stuff. Only to find...
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Only to find that everything that I had known about the previous levels had changed. Let me sell that short sword. I'm going to identify that bow. Kane, buddy.
Hello, my friend.
Stay a while and listen. That is a short bow of piercing. Damages target's armor. Neat. Neat indeed, but I... Again...
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Probably not ever going to use it. Probably regretting that decision already. But until such point that I actually do... See, that's the kind of thing that makes me really want to warrior out. Blade of Light, which is nice, but it requires too much dex and strength for me to yield. Wield. So I'm gonna run on over to Adria there and sell that staff. Because screw that staff. Screw all things that are magic except healing potions and healing scrolls. This music is so peaceful though.
I sense a
Sell.
soul in search of
No,
answers.
no. Where is it? Do I not? Sell staves. Okay, there it is. Yep. There we go. Now I feel like I'm a little bit more in the money, but I'm not going to spend it just yet. Maybe buy a little bit of healing? I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I bought the healing, or why I got the healing scroll, is that I don't have to worry about healing. Like, ever. All that much, really. Ever. I don't know what the hell I'm on about. But yeah. So far it feels like that this game is far easier than ELD PlayStation. PC edition. 1 second, folks. Yeah, from here on to, I'm just going to take out the loading screens, which can be a little tedious. Although not this loading screen. This loading screen I'm going to go ahead and leave in because I am devious and evil, much like Diablo himself. Maybe. Well, little bit of level 2, and look at that. I could move on to level 3 if I so pleased, but I'm not that stupid. I would rather level up a little bit more before delving downwards to the devious depths of this dungeon. Alliteration. I love doing alliteration. Whoa, hello. Come here, little fallen ones. I think here is where we also start running into special enemies. You know what I'm saying? The special enemies? The ones that are much tougher than your generic brand zombies or devilkins or whatnot. I say devilkins because, okay. You, sir, can chill. Yeah. And that was one of my healing scrolls. Ah. Son of a bitch. Get over here. Come on. Get over here. I'll smack you. This guy is far tougher than just my little mace is able to handle. Mace? Morningstar. It was a Morningstar, right? I probably shouldn't just lead them all into the places of where I'm going to live. There we go. Yeah. Thinking back too. Oh, looks like my helmet's about to be depleted. Makes sense though. It is just a helmet. I don't know whether or not... I've never understood this. If I just rapidly tap this, does it actually connect if it doesn't go through the full animation? Sometimes it's just things I have to know. It feels like it, though. But yeah, as long as you have highlighted that character, then you don't have to worry about missing it. Ah, excellent. Another level up. Which is good, because I need the hit points. Maybe the strength, now that we're facing off... Ooh, saber. And maybe the strength, too, now that we're facing off against tougher and tougher foes. Next level up, I'm just going to even out strength and magic there to 40 and 20. Because that's going to irritate me to no end. I guarantee it. Stop pressing the pause button. What do you mean to go into your screen here? This has better duration. Durability. But it pretty much has the same requirements. Yeah, it does the same amount of damage. Ah well, I'll live. That said, I believe I'm also going to repair... I'm gonna repair my cap. No, that's not the cap. Curses. Cap. There we go. And yes, that reduces the whatever Medusits by whatever Medusits. Don't care. The starting level gear anyways. Stab them, zombies. Ooh, Corpse Captain, which is just a little bit better than a regular old skeleton, I guess. Probably not by much. What is that, another saber? Oh, it's a sarcophagus. Anyways, what was it that I picked up? Ah, it is another saber. Excellent, I guess. Well, no, that is excellent. That gives me more stuff to sell. Yeah, those little few points into strength really do help. It feels like it does anyways. Ooh, more money. Alright. Carve out these plague eaters. Get over here, you little fallen bastard. Ghouls! Oh. Didn't notice that plague eater. Getting terribly missy up in here. This is a long corridor, too. Oh. Ha. Ooh, long staff. Take both. Why would I not take those? Alright, I want to set back up the healing spell. Although I thought I had another healing scroll. I don't know. Oh, Shadow Bite! Oh, shit. Okay, that's one Shadow Bite dead. That was the elite guy I was well, one of the elite guys I was talking about. Oh, jeez. Heal myself. Come on. Hit the rotting carcass. It's a carcass!
Not enough mana.
Not enough mana.
Not enough mana.
How is there still not enough mana, sir? Fine. That's one of the reasons why I seldom bother with magic as a warrior character. Even if it is, you know, healing magic sometimes. Not enough mana. Well, how much is enough mana to heal myself? Die, 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 die. Well, re-die? Die again? Die a multiple number of times greater than 2? Telling undead to die is always weird. There we go. Like I said, as far as I've seen so far, there has not been... Oh, jeez. Puke Rat the Unclean. Get over here, you little heathen. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. That's a magic club. I'm gonna go ahead and identify that club. Or maybe the blade. Nah, we'll identify the club for now. No, the blade. Because if the blade is good, I can sell it. Oh. Screw selling it. I'm going to use it. Might as well identify the long staff too. Because when I get back, I am going to totally sell that shit. But I will do so in the next episode. Actually, let's go to this one. Because now I can show the save feature. You can save the game at any time and load up the game at any point whatsoever. As far as I've noticed. Not enough blocks. Oh no. I gotta fix the freaking memory card thing. Or just save to the number 2. That works too. In any case, I'm going to leave it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this series as much as I believe I'm going to enjoy playing it myself. So, thank you all for watching. And when we return, we go further into the dungeony depths. It should be fun. I hope it is. Thank you all again for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.